Good evening, my beautiful crime family. How you doing? It's going to be a fun night, I do believe. But we are in the search for Pebbelz. So where are you, Pebbelz? We're looking for you. I hope everybody's having a great evening. Okay, so some stuff going on. There's things going on back here, getting prepared and everything. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to say my hi's to my beautiful crime family. Hello, Amy. Good to see you. Eve. Good to see you. Bianca. Good to see you. Wildfire. Good to see you. Lisa Hedrick. Good to see you. Tina. Good to see you. Colder Cover. Good to see you. Aunt Claire. Good to see you, girl. Tina. Good to see you, my girl. Lisa. Randy, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know, Randy. That's what we were wondering. Rach, good to see you, my girl. And Charisma Craft, good to see you. Nikki, good to see you. Ashley, my girl, good to see you. Amy, good to see you. Cindy Addict, good to see you. Deborah Ackland, good to see you. NFT, good to see you. Fallon, my girl, good to see you. Wildfire, good to see you. Gemini, good to see you. Oh geez, oh yeah, we got some chatters in here. Randy, good to see you. Okay, there was somebody said something and I wanted to comment on it. Now Robert, good to see you. Nani, good to see you. Crazy P, good to see you. Somebody said something and I can't remember what it was. I hate old age. Okay, and Gina, good to see you. Micah, good to see you. Thomas, good to see you, brother. Lulu, good to see you. Hope Floats, good to see you, my girl. Facts and Truth Only, please, good to see you. Oh, yeah, lots of them. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun night. And what was it somebody said up here? They asked a question or something. Drive me nutties. Oh, and Kathleen, good to see you, my girl. Okay, and they keep coming in. Roll, good to see you. Deborah, good to see you. Yeah. This is going to be hard to keep up. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is our start of a series, the mod series, and we're going to have mods every Sunday night. We're going to have mods on because they've been investigating for me. They know a lot about the case, and we should hear their opinions on stuff. And I think it's a really good idea. So I do want to bring up. I want to bring up one of the mods here, and everybody knows her, Miss Leah Storie. Hey, Leah, how you doing? You hear me okay and everything? Leah.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I had to turn my mic on. Hello,
All right.
everybody.
Okay. All right. Good to see you. Yeah, this should be fun. Um,
And you
and
picked
then,
me first.
all right. And Miss Natural Healing. Hey, Natural. How you doing, girl?
I'm wonderful. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for having us on.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about time we hear some of you gals' ideas and opinions on stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I think. I hope Pebbles didn't chicken out on us. Yeah, but maybe she's running a little bit late. I don't know what time she got off work or nothing. So
Right.
but oh, I know who it was. I wanted to say something too. There's a creator in here. Oh, what's the creator's name? She's a new one. She okay. What creator out there called me uncle last a couple times ago? Because that's what Pebbles always calls me. But anyway, I watched a video of hers today, and it was pretty good. Um, so I was thinking of watching that at some point tonight too. And you guys sent me some links in the private chat. I take it, right?
Yes,
Okay. Well,
I
we can
did.
take a those right now. Let's take a peek. Okay, so I'll click on the first one here, and I'll set this up. Oh, is this okay? Now, is this one that we have watched or have not watched?
Yes. You've watched it before. You've done it in your live before, but I don't know that
Okay.
everybody in the live now has seen it or what they think of the
Okay.
theory.
Okay. All right. I know it's a very good content creator. I really like her stuff and I like her style. And yeah, so I'm going to share that screen. Uh, yeah, this one. So here we go, guys. We're going to listen to this and go from there. Probably a good thing to mute the mics. Just don't forget to unmute them.
Hi, Big Mikey. I will say it was school newspaper bound and gagged, and then they were made to take it down. I've heard that from several people that, when this first story broke right from the University of Idaho newspaper, allegedly it was like a headline of bound and gagged, and then it got redacted or retracted, actually. So that's always kind of bugged me because it did go along with that first message, or not message, but post by DM. And it's alleged because we don't know if it was really her account, but it was super early before people even would have known to create the account, in my opinion. It was super early and it was right in correlation with the newspaper putting it out. So it bothers me. And I don't trust the LE in that area. I refuse to. I mean, if you're familiar with Stickergate, would you? My D'Angelo says the police started a page of all the misinformation that is out there. One of the first reports conference was bound and gagged rumor. Exactly. So I'm telling you now, Ellie has said, nope, nobody was bound, nobody was gagged. So let's get that cleared because I do not want to hear a whole bunch of that. I don't want to get hit with, this is what that said. So let's get that out of the way. All right, you guys, what are your feelings on this? So let's talk about it for a minute. We have absolutely no DNA on the outside of the home. None. There's not one bloody toe print, shoe print. I don't care how naked you were and barefoot. Chances are there's going to be something. You have a bag of bloody clothes. I mean, is it just that simple that somebody stripped down to absolutely nothing and put it all in the bag and then ran out the slider door in front of God and everybody and right across the street, have you ever just run across the street in the middle of the night where there's street lights and so forth? You feel like everybody's watching you. So this just seems so bizarre to me. And I'm like, what if the enemy is inside? Why is it that we consider Kohlberger so attractive as a suspect? Because there's a little DNA that was traced that somehow could be transfer, it could be touch, we don't know, that got on the button on the sheath. And we don't even know if that sheath goes to any of the weapons that were used in this crime. Yet we're sitting with a roommate that went out of her way to invite Kaylee Gonsalves back as her number one. Whether she went to the home or she phoned, she did it. She pushed and pushed until Kaylee decided, yes, I will come back. I will be in that house on that specific weekend in Moscow. And so DM does that.
So yeah, that she brings up You know, you can unmute your mic. So, she brings up different things that you don't think about, and that's what I kind of like about her. You know, what is your opinions on? Do you think that Dylan would do something like that? Like if she was involved, or did she um, convince Kaylee into coming? You know what I'm saying? What's your
That's
opinions on that?
that's what her parents say. I mean, that's what Steve and Christy say, that she was asking her to come back for the party and everything, to be her plus one, and she was contemplating whether to do it or not, and she decided to go on. And well, we know the rest of the story.
Right.
What do I think about it? I don't know what to think about it. Why she did that? Well, I mean, to bring her back, to get her involved. I mean, to where they can set her up. I mean, I
That's what
still
I'm
think
thinking
there was a
too.
group of people. I still think there was a group of people involved, but I think that Dylan, after listening to this theory, I think Dylan is involved big time.
Nah, that's what I think too. I think very
I mean,
much
I
so.
hate to call out someone like that. She's the first one in a year that I've called out, uh, uh,
Right.
even publicly, her name. I can't help it
Right.
anymore, especially after listening to that video and how she pours her heart, her compassion or passion into it. As she goes on
Right.
later on
Yeah.
in the video, she really gets into it. And I'll hush now.
It's hard. It's hard to tell who's talking. Who's talking there?
It was
It's
me,
it's.
Leah.
Oh, okay. That's okay. It's hard. It's not. You know how it usually like throbs like that. It's not doing that, so I can't tell.
Yeah.
um, okay. Yeah, that's a good explanation there. Natural. What do you think?
I wouldn't put past anything for Dylan. I don't trust this
Yeah.
girl at all whatsoever. And as a matter of
Right.
fact, she has put herself out there so much on so many different situations, even before this unalives happened. I mean, all the pictures she's in, the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
people that she's around. Uh, I think she is involved heavily. I have
Yeah.
a certain amount of people I believe that were the players in this, and I truly believe she is one of them. But that is my opinion based upon what I'm seeing through pictures. She was there at the house. She also was not, unalive. I mean, there's a lot of red flags with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And family, you're hearing some of the mods and what their opinions are right from their mouths.
Yes.
Yeah, like that. All right. Okay, let's get back to the old.
That she gets her to come back. And then it throws me even more because we discussed this last night on yesterday's live, and it's so imperative you really think about that. We have not one word of her, not a mention of her checking on Kaylee's wellness. Like, we don't hear anything about that. She isn't the one that ever calls 911. She never dials 911. No, somebody used a roommate's phone within the home. Ellie has refused to answer the question if the roommates had company that night. And I got to thinking about that. Have we ever considered, when we say the enemy inside, that one of these girls, such as DM, could have had the opportunity to bring home a partner? Now, if people are getting home after this, that partner is already inside the house. And this might be a pact to where, there's a lot of jealousy and hatred and whatever. And this person's kind of like swooned this lover to be in on the crime. So what do you guys feel about that? What is your take? Hi, Tracy Gear. You say when Dee saw the bushy eyebrow when they ran out, why didn't she go and look out her bedroom window to check out the vehicle? Why would you not want to make damn sure that bushy-eyed guy kept going? It's kind of like a spider in your house. Are you going to see it and then cover your eyes so you don't know where it went and you have to fear? Or are you going to naturally, out of fear, like be mesmerized and hardly be able to take your eyes off of it because of fear? You don't know what angle it's going to come at you at if you don't know where it went. I mean, that's kind of like, okay, so you've been beaten by someone. Let's pretend this theory, okay? Somebody has come in your home and they have beaten you with an inch of your life, but you can still get up and look out the window. And you hear them leave. Two things are going through your mind in this state of emergency. Help, which is your 911 button, and are they gone? Am I going to live? That's what comes to my mind. Susan Roscoe says that it was Hunter J that called 911. Poetry in Motion, welcome back. KG came back to show off her new vehicle, I heard. That's true. Susan Roscoe says, well, wasn't it said that BF saw a naked man? It's also been said that Bethany did not make it home until 8 o'clock in the morning. So I got to thinking this out. So, as always, pure, absolute spaghetti throwing speculation to see if it sticks to the wall kind of theory. And and that's why I was like, I got to figure this out on this theory and just walk this path for a minute and feel it out, because when we can feel things start clicking in place, I will have some relief. Won't you sleep better if stuff starts making sense? That's how I feel anyway. Sarah McCauley says, spot on. I'd watch where the spider went like a hawk. Here's kind of the scenario. Now, I haven't played it all out. I'm walking it with you like a cold look at this. I think all four of them were absolute targets. Otherwise, if you're committing a murder, the only way Ethan and Santa would have been taken out is if they would have come out of their rooms, I believe, in my humble opinion, and they would have been found dead on the way out the door where they got in the path of the killer, because they would have come running out. But the fact that they're both allegedly in their bedroom means somebody had to go in that room. Now, you could say, okay, maybe Xana came out, saw him, and ran back in her room. And that may be. But that's still, in a sense, they're now became targets, which I know. I'm going nowhere with that. All right, let's go. This is the jealous white female theory that happens to be allegedly a single white female theory that lives in the home. And she's planned this out to where she wants to commit a atrocity, okay? Whatever the motive is, it has to do with jealousy. You can base it however you want in your theory. And so she convinces all the people to be in the house and so forth. And I believe that she only has one male with her. I believe the other female is sidetracked elsewhere. And I believe she is purposely lured away because I believe that this person has a liking and cares for this other roommate. So I think it's two separate timelines. I believe the person has a taser. I truly do. And I believe what really happened was one person, single white female, would taser the male because this keeps him locked up, unable to respond. And I think then the male would take out the female because that's like the safest route I could come up with in this scenario. And now the male takes out the other female to please his woman. The main target, okay, isn't home yet. And so we're going to shut and lock this door. Unfortunately, I believe that one of the victims behind that first set of homicides was not completely at demise. And I believe that was the female. And I think she made it to the door and collapsed. And I think this is where DM got, I'm here to help you, if she even said that at all. But I think this is her man saying, I'm here to help you. I got your back, girl. At this point, the shower is right there. You don't got to truck blood nowhere. You just jump in the shower, get rid of everything, make sure you tidy up a little bit there, and then you go lay and wait. And then the other two victims would arrive. Maybe they lose a dog, whatever. You got to get them up there before they find anything out. Now, remember, the door is locked. There's no way in there. You don't have to worry about that, but you could say they're not home yet. Yeah, they didn't get home yet. Whatever. So these two roommates are going to go upstairs and get ready for bed. And this is when I believe the second half of the crime takes place. It was that simple. I think that explains the tracking of the footprint in front of Dylan's room. I think they forgot and almost went in her room for something, and she stopped short. And she was like, shit, I'll say I saw someone. So at that point, you don't want to be the one to find the bodies because that could look extremely incriminating. So you also would like to obscure the time of death. So you're going to open up the back slider and you're going to open up the front door and air it out. Make sure that the blood smell gets out. You're going to keep the doors locked on both rooms so that you don't have to smell it and so forth. That's also going to slow everybody down. And now you wait because eventually that roommate is coming home that's been sidetracked. 8 o'clock comes in. Finally, she comes in. We've never heard who was in that house. The killer may have been with DM from the very first second and been there when Bethany got home. Then you get this story about almost passing out, breaking out, carrying on. This could be Bethany totally, truly responding to this mess, hyperventilating, passing out. Okay. And this is DM now has a role model, an actress to be like, oh yeah, that's what I would do. Okay. Cause I don't want to think this out, how I'm going to respond. And then the whole thing could boil down to the EMTs arriving. And we know the first responders had the sticker gate problem behind them. And I won't say behind them because at that time they were still in the middle of saying they had no video. There was no video of them interrogating that kid alone. That didn't happen. They were in that mode. But later, yes, there was a video. So these two guys allegedly lied their ass off about evidence. But now they're the two showing up. And now we got Hunter J allegedly. We got Hunter Chapin. We got Maisie Chapin. We had DM. Maybe, possibly, how many others? Because it was all over town. By 8:30 in the morning, people were like, oh, somebody OD'd. Oh, somebody got shot. Oh, no, it was stabbings. And by 9:30, they knew what happened. And so I'm asking you guys, here's how easy it goes. All they got to do is now play their cards right, because we've been looking for the killer that would have the connection to the college. Don't forget, allegedly, DM's mom works for that college. Don't forget that college is going to protect their own students at all absolute cost, including burying a building before trial if that's what it takes. I can't let go of the fact that there is so much of the evidence that actually would stick up for this scenario. Being the main one is the lack of evidence anywhere else. There's no evidence whatsoever of a murder outside of this home, including the suspect Kohlberger, not in his car, his office, his apartment, or his parents' home. Nowhere. There is zero connection to him and the victims. The percentage is so high when it comes to who the killer really is most of the time. It's somebody so close to the victim. It's generally a significant other or somebody that is a lover or somebody that you live with. we would have something, you guys. Why would there not be? How is there nothing on the outside of this building? Nothing. Sarah says, I wonder if E and X were out the back after the first attack. If K and M came in through the front door and went straight to their rooms or M's room, there would be nothing to see. AHH says, I believe this was more of a snuff it out film and very eerily similar. Ooh. Susan Rusco said, just heard today that BK's neighbor invited him to a pool party that he went to. I seriously feel he's the one who set BK up. This has got to be something because, y'all, it hurts my head to think about this. We've got no murder weapon. We have nothing that points outside of this home. We're told that she's healing. DM is all wrapped up in survival guilt, and she's sheltering in place and going through hell and can't socialize. And
that, a lot of this makes a lot of sense to me. What about you gals?
Yes, it does to me too. That's why I wanted to go over it some.
It does make a lot of sense. The only thing is, I think I'd have a couple changes because of what I've learned, through like the reflections and stuff. Is I think Dylan might have got taken him to Linda Lane.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? And they were looking for the dog. They were whistling for the dog, and I think Jack D had the dog.
I 100%. And it's hard for me to hear any other theories because of the reflections video of Linda Lane. You can't convince me any other. It all went down there as far as Ethan and Dana goes. But I believe that she was part of making sure that everyone was in their place.
Yeah.
And things were decided for.
Once you see that, once you actually see what's going on at Linda Lane, some people can't see it. I don't think Pebbelz could see it. And I know there's others that couldn't see it. I did.
I did too. Yes. And you saw more than I could because I didn't have sophisticated equipment, but I would like to see more of it, but I'm not sure how I could. But for what I did see, it's loud and clear.
Right. Yeah. And I did see, and I think that a man with a cowboy hat is the one that took Xana out. And I don't know what we seen was the guy that had this cowboy hat on. I was thinking all this time was somebody with the truck, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But this guy had a black tank top on with a cowboy hat. So the tank top throws me because of the tank top at the grub truck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's and he's the one, the tank top guy without a cowboy hat is the one that we've seen doing this kind of motions and fighting with Ethan. And then when he's done and Ethan's laying down, he puts his arms up like this in victory. And then you can tell it's like he's really worn out, and he sits down right on the ground. And he's sitting like he's wore out,
Right.
Isn't he part of the 4chan frat boy theory?
Yes, like Randy can't see any of that. See, and that's a lot of digging, Randy. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of fucking work.
It is. And I have to say, if you recall the person with the cowboy hat that had the knife in front of him, if you know who I'm talking about.
Right.
If you see him in other pictures, he doesn't wear a shirt. So if him wearing a tank top and that stupid looking cowboy hat and that thing in the front, that's a dead giveaway.
Right.
We know.
Right.
And
Right.
so
That the whole, and and I got an email stating, and this has been a while back, and check this out, that there was this is what they said happened, or part of what happened is that DM had an affair with Jack DeCoeur, and that caused a split up between Kaylee and Jack, and Kaylee went and fucked the cowboy guy out of revenge. And that's what Maddie was telling Adam.
Yep.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny.
Something like that could have happened. I'm just, I don't know if this person was speculating. They made it seem like it was factual.
Mhm.
And I didn't know the person that emailed me. And has never emailed me since then.
Huh. And it's funny because I was talking with someone in Discord about that. Excuse me. Wouldn't you be supposed that someone's upset at the fact that you broke up with them over this and said something not very nice, and next thing you know, you got a knife in the back because Maddie can't keep her mouth shut when she drinks.
Yeah, well, and then Kaylee asked, "What'd you tell Adam?" I told Adam
Exactly.
everything.
And these frat boys have a huge ego. I mean,
So right,
so,
it might have been the night that Jack learned that she fucked around with Cowboy Boy.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Definitely piss him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Even though that rumor or whatever, I don't know if that guy is. I don't know what to think about that email about DM having an affair and all that with Jack D. But that shit happens with young kids, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
100%. And they take it this far. I mean, it is ridiculous, but again, we're dealing with frats, we're dealing with egos, we're dealing with people that are young, don't understand how to deal with their emotions, and here we are.
Yep. It makes more sense to me that something like that happened, other than like BK. To me, Brian doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, there's nothing, zero. It doesn't make any sense, and he's not that stupid.
No, he's not.
He's just a cover-up.
He might have been naive and stupid to get set up because he wants to be part of, the gang and the people, and you know what I mean. Trying to fit in.
100, yes, possibly. Yeah. But we're working on your PhD in criminal justice. It doesn't make sense at all that
there's no connection. There's just no connection for him to them at all.
It's got to be somebody that's close and somebody with a lot of anger. You don't stab someone 54 times.
Right.
I mean,
that's jealousy, like what she
really
said
bad.
About the single white female thing.
And then bash her face in where she's unrecognizable. I mean, either it's somebody like I don't know, man. That's just pure. To me, that's just pure evil.
That's a message. That is a message. That is a clear message. I really not. I don't know if it was out of love. I don't know. I'm not sure what to really think on that. But 54 times is rage, getting the job done. It's a message. So there's got to be more to this that we haven't discovered yet, in my opinion.
Right. Oh, no doubt about it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot more coming out. It has to be.
There will. The truth always comes out, no matter, even if it's not a way you think it's going to come out. I truly believe that we're going to know. This will come out. This will come out. I don't know
Right.
when, but the truth will.
All right. Right. Ashley has a question. Does the panel believe this is a crime of passion, as the police said?
Mm.
Mm-mm. No.
I think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't. I've never thought of it that way. I've always thought of it the frat and the ritual part of the fraternity side of it, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Right. I know what you're saying. What about you, Nat?
Well, I think there's a little bit of crime of passion, a little bit of it. I think that some of it had to do with Zaina. I think some of it had to do with Kaylee. I think Maddie wouldn't keep her mouth shut. And so I
Right.
think there's quite a few different dynamics to this whole case related to, crime of passion, but also I think definitely drugs were involved. I believe the drug of choice was steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I also believe that where there's jealousy involved with it, and then Ethan, the dynamics between the Ethan and the Davids and there's just so many different scenarios to go with this, and it's so sickening to think that this was the only way to solve all this. But
Right.
yeah, but on the other
Or is it bigger? Or is it bigger?
I think it's bigger.
Like yeah. Yeah. That's like people. When Anne said the 400 witnesses,
Right.
that's my theory up more than anybody else's out there.
100%. I'm like, yes, okay. All right. This is good.
Or
This is good.
100 witnesses. Now, did you watch last night's show where on February 16th, just a couple of weeks ago here, there was a major fight and the police were called. There was over 100 people there.
Yes, saw that.
Over
Again,
100 people there.
Is this a new generation thing? These fights?
Right. Well, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
This is healthy.
I did those shows about the fights going on in different universities across the United States.
Yes.
It's a big thing right now. Yeah.
It's violence again. Where are these young people getting introduced to violence? And this is the only way to kill people, to seek revenge. It is so unhealthy.
I'd have to say, like, it starts young, letting the kids play with Xboxes that play these fighting games, and so they lose touch of what death is.
Right.
Right. Two of my best friends were murdered, and in both cases, the person went in front of the judge at the end when they say, "Do you have anything to say?" In both cases, the defendant said, "I just wanted to see what it felt like to kill someone." That was their experience. And they didn't know my friends at all in either case. And one went fucking international, really, because he was legally blind.
Oh my gosh.
And he was out walking his dog. And I was trying to get a hold of him at the time. He made the best crab apple wine you'd ever taste in your life. And he'd been making it for 25 years. I mean, he had it down pat. It was perfectly clear with just a slight tint of pink. It was just really good. But anyway, I was trying to call him to try to get a bottle of that. It was back when I still drank. and he didn't answer his phone, you know. And I tried calling him a couple more times, and that was at 11 o'clock. And come to find out, that's when he was getting beaten to
Oh,
death. Yeah.
that's awful. I don't understand.
Yeah, so I don't understand it. Yeah,
I do,
quite.
and then I don't. I don't. You know, it's just it's not the way to solve. It's anything,
No,
nothing.
no, no. They just wanted to know what it was like to kill somebody, and they beat him to death with a baseball bat.
Mm. Oh.
Half a block from the police station. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yep. Crazy shit. Anyway, let's get back to this case. Did it start over? It looks like it did. Oh no, where am I? I don't know where this is here. I'm just gonna go forward here.
Oh.
I'll go here.
Saying they had no video. There was no video of them interrogating that kid alone. That didn't happen. They were in that mode. But later, yes, there was a video. So these two guys allegedly lied their ass off about evidence. But now they're the two showing up. And now we got Hunter J, allegedly. We got Hunter Chapin. We got Maisie Chapin. We had DM. Maybe, possibly, how many others? Because it was all over town by 8:30 in the morning. People were like, oh, somebody OD'd. Oh, somebody got shot. Oh, no, it was stabbings. And by 9:30, they knew what happened. And so I'm asking you guys, here's how easy it goes. All they got to do is now play their cards right, because we've been looking for the killer that would have the connection to the college. Don't forget, allegedly, DM's mom works for that college. Don't forget that college is going to protect their own students at all absolute cost, including burying a building before trial if that's what it takes. I can't let go of the fact that there is so much of the evidence that actually would stick up for this scenario. Being the main one is the lack of evidence anywhere else. There's no evidence whatsoever of a murder outside of this home, including the suspect Kohlberger, not in his car, his office, his apartment, or his parents' home. Nowhere. There is zero connection to him and the victims. The percentage is so high when it comes to who the killer really is most of the time. It's somebody so close to the victim. It's generally a significant other or somebody that is a lover or somebody that you live with. We would have something, you guys. Why would there not?
Okay, I got to answer this question here. Michelle asked here, has Ann Taylor reviewed Leech Lake videos, and has she spoken with any creators? I'm pretty sure she's seen on the Linda Lane. I think she's seen my stuff, just because of some people I know that sent it to her. I'm pretty sure she's got it, and maybe that's what she's talking about when she's talking about 400 people. I don't know. I have no clue. Anyway.
How is there nothing on the outside of this building? Nothing. Sarah says, I wonder if E and X were out the back after the first attack. If K and M came in through the front door and went straight to their rooms or M's room, there would be nothing to see. AHH says, I believe this was more of a snuff it out film and very eerily similar. Ooh. Susan Rusco said, just heard today that BK's neighbor invited him to a pool party that he went to. I seriously feel he's the one who set BK up. This has got to be something, because Y'all, it hurts my head to think about this. We've got no murder weapon. We have nothing that points outside of this home. We're told that she's healing. DM is all wrapped up in survival guilt, and she's sheltering in place and going through hell and can't socialize, and she's taking baby steps, and the spiritual community is helping her. And then you get all those pictures. It's not even a year. She's out partying it with her mouth, that giant mouth wide open. It looks like a picture of Mick Jagger in drag. No offense, but damn it, don't lie to us and expect respect. Because if you're so traumatized that you can't even leave your home, why are you back at the same college town partying it up and dressing like that? Let's be honest. Looks like a 3 o'clock hooker the way some of these girls dress. And I'm not afraid to say, why in the hell entice men by putting everything but your nipples out there? Stop it. We're not living in a very sacred world where men are like, oh, she's showing something, I'll look away. And I'm not saying that gives a man excuse. I'm saying, why in the hell throw all your gyms out there on the street? It's got to be said, you guys. Every picture I look at these girls, I'm like, well, this leads me to think of Bands Only Club all over the place. And I'm not just talking about our victims. I'm not just talking about the survivors. I'm talking about the sorority girls. They all look like they have Bands Only pages. They're dressed out of a Sears catalog in some sort of Motel 6 version. Linda Rupert says DMBF did not like the girls at all. You can see it in the pictures. I think DM and her boyfriend had a lot to do with this, in my opinion. Hello, Football Cat. You say if Ethan's siblings were told that morning, why didn't they call 911 earlier? Right. Lorna gets a gold star. She says, reminds me of Sammy Smith from Truckee and the partying. Oh, my golly. We can put those two side by side. They'd make good friends. Football Cat says body is supposedly the temple. I agree with that. Lil says Dylan is a liar, and we all know it. Actually, I think she was jealous of Kay and him because D is so manly and unattractive, in my opinion. And I'm going to tell you something. She stands a head above every single girl in that home. And there is a awkwardness about her. There truly is, in my opinion. That's a good question, too. Susan Rusko, you always have good questions. You say, where are the girls? So scared they moved out of Moscow. If BK did it, he's in jail now, in prison. Well, in jail. He's no threat now. Excellent point. Like I said, I couldn't give up on this whole conversation with DM, and I thought I don't want a whole day in between it. So this is more or less a part 2, if you feel me. But I wanted to take it deeper, and I wanted to really look at this and think to ourselves, let's really look at the giant white elephant in the room. And I'm talking ginormous, and that is that.
Okay, I gotta stop this for a second. Where is this? I read something here. Oh, what Joanne said there. The numerology thing about this, gals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What something like this happened? I mean, this is just like spitballing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what if something like this happened somewhere else in the United States and it was all numerology like that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's possible.
As a matter of fact, now I have been a member of this 1111 True Crime for over a year.
Right. Yeah.
And she was talking about when she was doing a astrology chart on the 4 victims and only one unaliver. And she was talking about the time they signed the contract to move in. That was a number 6, something to do with June. And then the house number is 6. And then there was another 6 she came up with, and I can't think of it right now. But she said 666. It was a warning. And I 100% believe it. And she showed it and explained it, yes. And the other thing, too, was things seemed to happen in November or on the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And with this case or with this town on certain occasions. So I believe my understanding are two things. That's more of a cult, and also psychopaths also believe that they're destined to be killers, and they do things by numerology.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It is an interesting aspect of it. I just, it came to my mind. Wouldn't it be something if something happened like in California or something,
No,
and it
Ashley,
was
that was
and
Matt.
it was exactly like this? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Uh, you know,
100%.
that would throw a big wrench into this whole thing. You know what I mean?
I know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Yeah. With this case, you just never know what the hell.
Exactly. There's always something.
Well, that's
Right.
what drew me to this case to begin with, was all the numerology.
Right.
Although I don't understand numerology,
Oh,
I understood the other stuff behind it, like how
Mm-hmm.
how Satanists will have rituals and
Yes.
sacrifices, and how they can cover their tracks where nobody will catch them and leave
Mm-hmm.
no
right.
evidence behind. And they're perfect at covering up and
Right.
blaming it on somebody else.
Well, there's a
Yes.
lot of evil in the world. I can tell you that. Yep. Okay. Let's
100%.
keep moving here.
That there is lack of evidence pointing to anyone else, unless the prosecution would like to come forward with the 3 unknown unidentified male DNAs to clear their star witness. Do you feel me? It's called leverage, bitch. So your star witness that you strategically planted to have seen this man clad in black with bushy eyebrows, I'm going to tell you right now, is more of a suspect than the suspect. And so I would think this would prompt a fire under your ass as the prosecution to secure your placement of your star witness to suggest there was somebody else's DNA besides just Diem's in that house at the time of the murder, because that little trace DNA on the sheath doesn't cut it. Nope. See, Diem's DNA would be mixed all over that house. And all she has to say to the cops is, I found one of them dead. And I touched their bodies to see if they had a pulse. And then they hide that from us. And we find that out later. That would give her every reason to have showered off. Hell, she could say she slipped on the blood, fell into it, trying to get the hell out of there. We don't know, because they're not telling us the real story. I guarantee you that. Illy Main says, have you noticed that they all dress alike? Look alike girls and boys, and it's hard to tell them apart. Moscow is a good place for doppelgangers. Sassy says, it's always best to do your own research and use your discernment in these cases and watch certain content. But this channel is a great start, she says. Thank you, Sassy. Heather Fitzgerald says, they don't just look alike, they have the same names. True that. I just wanted to get that theory off my chest. It's been bugging me. The fact that it could have been just that easy as the murder was committed. 2 of them, which would be Ethan and Xana. Xana coming out that door gets stopped and is being attacked by a male. Then the female uses the taser, the stun gun, on Ethan. And that could be why we heard rumors of dismemberment of him. Maybe they wanted to get rid of the taser marks off his body, if you feel me. Then after that's taken care of, they don't even clean up maybe. Maybe they just wait in that room or whatever until the girls get home. The girls go upstairs, assuming Xana and them are asleep. Nobody's left the room. There's no blood anywhere. They know nothing. And then the killers come out of that room, locking the door behind them, or just simply shut it and it locks on its own. And they go upstairs and take care of these 2. And then they go back downstairs, and that could be exactly why Ethan and Xana were killed. to cover the fact that the shower was used. Because after Kaylee and Maddie, they would need to shower the blood off. So rather than make it very obvious that the killer would shower in the home, they would kill the people in that room to make it look like the blood was just absolutely everywhere.
Yeah. Sure. Someone else has said that.
I missed something. Someone else said what?
What's the name of it? What's the name of it?
I think I missed something. I think you might have cut out. What are you asking?
Yeah, what was the name of the movie?
The
What
video?
The movie. What was the name of that movie?
The movie.
Can
Which
she
movie?
hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does she hear us?
Yeah,
I
you can hear
I
us
can hear you.
natural.
You can hear?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
We don't what movie are you talking about?
What is going on here?
I don't know. Do you know what he cut out, so I didn't know what he
Hold on.
said.
Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. Never mind.
Are you good, Tommy?
Okay. Were you talking about a movie?
In the
Did you
chat, they were Amityville Horror. Ashley
okay.
was in chat.
Okay, then it must have been from this. There was another YouTube playing on my ear. That's okay. Actually, I think they hear that again. And you got something too, right? There's another one in here.
Are you talking about Rollo 420 I was talking about?
Oh yeah. Do you want to watch that? Yeah. Okay,
I don't. Will you? Yes, it's actually fairly new, and it's a close up of Banfield, and you can actually see someone with the cowboy hat.
I want to see that. Yeah.
It's not too long, but it's like it's similar to Reflections.
Well, we can go right to maybe go try to find the spot.
Okay.
I couldn't find his channel when I was looking a little bit ago.
Yeah, I can't find it either. Why can't I find it?
That's weird. Because I just watched it a couple days ago. It was Rollo 420, right?
No, it was. I saw his Rollo channel, but what was the name of the video? It was it.
Hold on a second. Let me check on my
find his channel.
Oh,
I thought
wow.
it was Rollo Mata.
I got it. All right.
Yeah.
Excuse
right,
me.
Tommy.
Just a moment. Let me take a peek. Okay. It is Rollo ROLOMOTA 420.
Okay.
Moda. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let me see.
All right.
And
I found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah.
Did you? Okay, great.
I found the channel. And which one is it? You said?
All right. I'm looking. It's one of his new ones. Talks about with the cowboy hat.
There's unalivings caught on reverse cam. That was 3 days ago. Then there was one 5 days ago. Idaho 4 being unalived on Taylor Avenue, Banfield body cam footage.
Just a minute. Let me see if that.
I wonder if it's under that unalivings caught on reverse
I'm
cam.
wondering because it has to be something fairly new. Because I watched all the other ones. Let's see. if this is it.
Let me see here.
Sorry about that. I should have.
Is this what?
Let me see.
No, are you talking about at Linda Lane?
No, I'm talking about Banfield, and I think I might have found it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I believe the one is Idaho 4 being unalive on Taylor Banfield body cam footage 5 days ago.
Okay.
And I think he talks about, you can see the cowboy hat, and then he talks about other things too.
Okay.
It's a close-up. It's a closer look at it.
Maybe we'll try to find it. Okay.
Yep, it's 5 days ago, and you see the white car.
No, I got the video. I just
Okay.
It must be this one. Okay, so let's see what it says.
My personal theory.
I just hope he has kind of a bad mouth.
It's okay. I know what you're saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's too bad, you can.
Everybody is innocent to proven guilty in a court of law, and it's all for entertainment. So I've been having people calling me out, supposedly saying that my shit's fake, this and that. So I kind of got this little software to unblur the images. So I kind of got them halfway. So check them out and see what you think after this. So this is a little something that I threw in for the blind ones, the vulnerable minds that get deceived easily. All right, check it out.
Every book in the libraries, every book in the colleges, every book in the universities, every book on this planet is misinformation. It's misinformation.
Everything we learn in the establishment-controlled education systems is specifically designed to program our minds away from the truth. Physics is wrong. Medicine is wrong. History is wrong. Everything we are taught in textbooks is mainly wrong. And this is done purposefully so we don't understand how to move our bodies, how to feed our bodies, what really happened in the past, what technology can really do these days. All of these things, if we learn them, would help us empower ourselves, would help us actually understand what's really going on with our reality.
So I guess I gotta make some believers, right? Okay, what's your problem? Hopefully you guys see these images a little better. The side running up on the cop right there on Rosie. Saw that? But check this out right here. Nobody's ever caught this, right? See the guy on the right carrying the girl? And the guy in between their vehicles, right behind the van, the license plate. See him on the floor? Yeah. He has somebody like in a headlock or something. He's holding somebody down. And what I thought, there's another female on the right. See her over there on the passenger side of the door. See her bleeding. And what I thought was a male in the middle of the vehicle with the arms open is actually a female. See right there, yeah. She's I guess. You can see right there. Standing up too, when they are holding her down, holding her. You guys see all the blood stains on the street? Oh, look at the mirror, the driver's mirror. Look, remember? I told you guys somebody was on the back seat. Yeah. See? Look at when the what's the name closes the door. You could see from the mirror inside the car. And to the right there, there's somebody standing. And then in the bottom, right there in the middle of the van, where the license plate, is somebody wearing a hat. Man, look at the red stuff, red substance. She's crazy. Well, somebody laying down right there on the floor. Saw that. The one on the white, that's a person, and I believe he's. I don't know if it's a roll of plastic or what, or sheets or something, but right there in the bottom, that's one of the females. I think that's Maddie. It could be yeah. I mean, I thought it was Anna, but it could be Maddie because she was wearing the red top. I'm not sure, but we'll be able to make them out. I'm sure, you know. Right there in the on the blue spot, like to blurt out, that's a female. I mean, it's one of the victims. In the bottom on the right corner, that's somebody squatting. I mean, I see right there in the middle, the other guy. I think this guy's like rolling up in one of those little skate things. The skates with the little handles, you know. He's rolling up in it from like the lane side or something. And behind him, there's somebody also on the floor. And somebody on top of him. You can see all the red substance. Look on the floor. See all that on the right in the bottom? Look, see all that? Look at all the blood. I mean, red substance. Even in the middle of the street, look. So this is where I'm forwarding it to like where Tizzle chases down the three runaways. the Pete and the other guys, scary nigga. I mean kid. Yeah, there is. I think there's two more people. I saw the one Bubbly pointed out, but I think there's another one behind those two. Like you could see one that's behind the middle guy right there, and there's another guy over here, like in between these two. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I got a screenshot of Rosie, where it looks like he was wearing a mask too. But I'll make another video with all the screenshots that I have. You guys are gonna trip out, big time. Yeah. There was more than 4 victims. There was at least 8, at least. I don't know where or what or who, or I don't know, but just in the middle of the street right now, we saw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's like 2 more on the parking lot inside. And there's another 2 or 3 more in the middle of the street, like in between the dumpster and the corner. Well, you'll see them all. So, yeah, you know, should have cut that part out, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. Just trying to. This is really a testing. I'm testing out the software. Oh, look at under the car. Look at under the car when he's walking that way. Look in between the 2 wheels. You could see like where there's light coming under it, like on the side of where the driver's door is at, from halfway of the car to the front to the wheel. Like there's light. You could see light under it, like in between the front wheel and the door. Oh, look to the right. Look, there's right there. Look. There's somebody on the floor. There's somebody like in the middle of the street laying down, and there's somebody on top of her. There's 2 people. And then over here by the grass, there's more. Look, they're kicking somebody on the floor. And at the same time, behind them, there's somebody on the floor over there by the dumpster. You can see the white. It's like a white sheet. But look, trip out, like, look over the car. Looking from the front wheel to the back. You see how there's light under the car? Look how it's gonna get dark right now. Look, because there's gonna be people like moving around over there. They're getting the person that was in the back seat off the car, and they're moving around. And since they know he's going over there, they're gonna start moving around. So they just kind of stand and they duck under the car, and you can see like their leg movements, like the shadows from the feet. Watch right here. Watch. Look in the bottom of the car. You see how there's light towards the left from the front wheel to like towards the rear wheel? Look under the car. Look. You see that? Look. You see how it's going, and it's gonna fill up with shade. Watch. You see now? Okay. So I try to blur all these see in the bottom, see on the bottom left, you see the red substance? All right there too, like this. All in the grass, like. I try to blur the videos, you know, like it's the best I can do, you know. There's somebody right there looking on the floor too, by the car. Oh, if you guys watch it on the TV, it's way better. I know it's not like that easy to make out on the phone, but watch it on the TV, especially if it's like a bigger screen. You'll be able to see it. I was seeing stuff I didn't even really see on the phone. I was like, oh shit, where did this come out of? You know, like it's way different on the TV, way different. So I suggest you best watch it on the TV. You know what I mean? It's way better. Like, I mean, you can see everything like clearly. Believe me. I mean, unless you want to lie to yourself, you know. You see the guy like in the back, on the left, on the floor, holding somebody down. Like he's wearing a black cloak. Like right there. Like, see. Oh, and he has a cowboy hat on. The guy where you see the white, like by the license plate. Yeah, right there on the left. Yeah. See, he's holding somebody down. And there's somebody right in front of him where his feet is at, in the middle. And in between him and the car in the bottom, you see white. And then right there, too, there's somebody right there, too. Saw that? There's two victims right there. Oh, and there's some guy where you see white on the left. That's actually like somebody like they're recording. You can see like the hand. And there's somebody right here, too, look. And they're carrying somebody right there, look, behind the blue car. Right there, they're carrying somebody too on the left. Saw it? Right there on the right, they're putting out. Well, I thought it was Kaylee. You know, look at her face. And on the right, over here, they're already they're starting to like put sheets around them and plastic, and then they put him on the couch, and they're taking them. They start taking them back to the house. Well, on the couch. You'll see the couch right now to the right in a little bit. Watch. Like halfway in the video. You see in the car, you see all those marks? Those like reddish marks? That's all blood. On the floor too. Look.
Okay, what do you girls think?
At the end you can see you'll see the cowboy hat.
At the end of the video?
At the end of the video, yes. But
okay.
I'm not sure about 8 people, but in my opinion, I think Kaylee and Maddie, someone chased them from the house, and I believe that this is where they end up.
That very well could
unaliving.
be because Maddie's coat ended up there.
100%, and that's one of the reasons why I think that it's just, I don't think that was part of the plan. I think it went wrong because they ran, but they caught them, and I think they just decided to do it wherever they could. You know, there was.
See, they probably took off if right after those phone calls at 2:56.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
because yes, Tony,
Banfield was at 3:01, wasn't it? Wasn't
exactly.
it 3:01?
Yes,
So they took off running right after them phone calls. So
100%, 100%. And also with this whole situation, I believe was a distraction too, as far as the Banfield situation with those kids, because that
right.
was
Oh,
shady,
no doubt about
shady as
it.
heck. It was awful. Yeah. So, I mean, as far as 8 people, I'm not sure where he's getting that from, but I do see all these people. It's similar, it's a little similar to me, like reflections. You really need to look at a few more times to see it, but I can see all these
Right?
people everywhere. And
Yeah,
also,
well, it's the way it is, like on Linda Lane. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
there's
And
people
also,
everywhere.
Huda did a video, I think it was a couple months ago, about seeing the people in the trees, and you can see Jack D. He was there with the
Oh yeah,
dog.
yeah. Yep. The
Yep.
ones in the
Okay.
tree. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to this, but I think I'm gonna go towards the end here. I want to see that cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I
That's the
really, really
highlight of
want.
the whole thing.
Okay, whereabouts here do you think? Is it like really towards the end, or is it? You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, I think so. I think so.
I'll put it right here. I'll put it
I
right
think.
here.
I
Let's
think.
find out where we are.
Okay.
We'll find
Oh,
out.
buddy, look.
Okay.
The white part, that's the hand. That's her hand. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Oh, it looks like somebody's head, but I don't think so. Oh, fuck. See that? Oh, that's a dumpster. Oh, that's a couch. Yeah, see way over there? That's one of the couches. Look. See it straight ahead? Where am I? It looks like a dumpster, but I'm not sure. I'm telling you guys, watch. You see the couch after watch when they're carrying it with the body towards the end. Look, can make out the person. Look right there. Damn, this is crazy. That's somebody right there. Look, they're like carrying their like arms extended and feet extended. You know. Oh, you see the officer on the left? Look, you can see the gun belts. Look, see the gun belts, the black parts. Those are the ISPs right there. Look, you see the gun belts, the where the cuffs and all that. Look on the waist, the black part
Holding
on the left, right
flashlight
there in the
right
left
there.
corner, in the bottom corner. You can see
There's
the
a
gun belts
hat.
right there, pepper spray, all that. See that? Fucking officers in uniform, people. That's fucking crazy. You saw it? Damn, I don't know how many victims were there, man, but they're right there, like yeah, trying to get it. There's somebody else right there with a rifle. Look,
Oh,
somebody's holding a rifle, like a AR-15 or something. You can see the extended clip. Oh no, actually, they're helping somebody. Oh yeah, he's helping the officer tie on put on his service belt, like with the gun and the cuffs and all that. Somebody's adjusting the leg. Because I guess he don't want to touch it with the blood on his hands. Yeah, I think he's helping him take it off, or I don't know. Or damn, in the middle of the screen, but
Okay.
Tonight, breaking.
I'm gonna go back to
what's
that.
up, everyone?
Yeah,
There's a lot of that speculation.
because he brings it up.
It must have been before that, right?
It might have been. I'm trying to find it on a video. I'm watching it on TV to see if I can find it so I can tell you where it's at. But he
All
brings
right,
it up.
I'll
He
let
said,
you do that.
The cops.
okay.
Whoops.
That's what we're seeing.
And while you're doing that, I think I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to read some stuff from, if the people that have watched the videos before this, you've seen where I did this video where they were reading, what do you call, Reddit posts from over a year ago. And then you look at it and it says 1 month ago from over a year ago. So we're right into very close to when it happened. But yeah, we'll see what it reads like here. I'm going to do the reading though, instead of this creator here. Now I'll do that while you kind of search around there.
Or killed first. So again.
So we'll just kind of skip ahead here a little bit. I'm sure some of you guys remembered this. I'll full screen it here. No one believes the fantasy that this is all like, inside, or what is this? I think this is Reddit. Yeah, Reddit comments. Yeah, see how long ago this was, and it says over a year ago on this video, and then this says 1 month ago. So it's, yeah, people can't handle truth here. Ellie has no suspect at this time except that already. And here's, no one believes the fantasy that they have no. What do they mean by POI? What is that? Hello?
I have no
What is
idea
that?
what POI is.
POI, person of interest.
Oh, I bet you that's what it is. Yeah, you're right. Good one. Yes, thank you. They have no person of interest. There are like 30 odd convicted. This is crazy. Check this out. There are like 30 odd convicted sex offenders living within a 3-mile radius of the house. Plus all the odd online activity by the Greeks. The prosecutor, who looks like Santa, was obviously bluffing, trying to keep those in their sights at ease. Yeah, 30 convicted sex offenders in a 3-mile radius of that house.
That's a lot.
To me, that's a lot. Yeah. Thought that was kind of interesting, and I'll just keep going. See what this has to say. The groups on Facebook are concerning. I'm not sure how half of them navigate through life.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. I'm gonna read that again. The groups on Facebook are concerning. I'm not sure how half of them navigate through life. I fucking love it. Oh boy, that's funny shit there. Okay, here's another one. No connection to September 12th. Chief said this very early in the investigation, so it's no surprise. Moscow Police Department Chief Fry said that there was no known link between the incident, referring to September 12th knife incident, and Sunday's brutal murders. This was on November 17th. Yeah, I'll just keep going here. It's kind of fun to just go see what's been said a year ago. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can learn shit. I can't blow that one up. No, what'd that one say? Detectives continue investigating what occurred from approximately 9 p.m. on November 12th to 1:45 a.m. on November 13th, when Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle were believed to be at Sigma Chi House on the University of Idaho campus. This is from December 5th, 22. University of Idaho campus at 735 Nez Perce Drive. Any interactions, contacts, direction, and method of travel or any abnormal could add context to what occurred. See, and you know what? We still don't. They still have not answered. Have no answers for that.
No.
So what do you think is going to happen in court? What do you think? Let's say it goes to trial. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen here with this judge and all this?
They're all friends, aren't they? They all went to college together.
Yep.
In the fraternities together. And I don't know. Knowing that right there makes me feel like the whole thing is just going to be, it's set up with money involved, like paying for it to be done this way or that way, or blackmail involved. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense.
You are.
Yeah.
I have felt for a very long time that, and this, call me crazy, but I think BK was used as a distraction because I think the FBI already knew who to be looking at, and things take time. They take time. You have to be patient. You have to watch. You have to gather information and so forth. And, what a perfect person to have to be a distraction as a PhD student.
Right.
And they made a deal with him, and he's just going through the motions, and he doesn't want a speedy trial. And the judge seems to be so lax, and I don't know.
I know. Yeah. Really strange.
And watching BK's body language, and when the time when they had the camera that was facing him from the back, it was easier to watch him. And then how they have it now, it's odd. I don't like how they have it set up, but that's just me.
Right.
But I watched BK's body language change 3 times in so many different not sections, but seconds. He went from being disappointed. There was a time that he looked at Ann Taylor, got up, left, and he nods head to the judge, "I'll see you later." And I'm thinking, that's kind of odd to me. That
when was that?
This was a while back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was a while back last year. So.
Well, everything that we look at, there's that theory out there that Brian's in protective custody and all this, and there's a bigger investigation going on, which there very well could be, because if there is like 400 people involved, people think, I've been told about the Linda Lane thing, there's no way there was that, there wasn't that many people there and shit. Well, look at that fight that just happened on the 16th. You know what I'm saying? There was 100 people there for that fight.
Exactly. So 400 people, it makes sense. I believe there's probably even more than 400 people.
I think there was more than 400. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yes. I mean, they're all over the place. I mean, Rollo he's on to something. You know, I mean, just in that area with all the people.
Bubbly's onto it too. And,
and Huda.
Yeah. Yeah, and Huda's onto it. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. So this isn't just 5 people. This is hundreds of people. Someone's going to talk. You know, a lot of them may be scared or threatened, but people don't keep their mouth shut.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna talk.
Yeah. Absolutely. If they not have done that already.
Right. You're right. And that could be where this parallel investigation is going.
Exactly. Exactly.
And if you're talking, it could be as high as like bribery.
Yes.
From the parents to the university.
Yes.
It could involve so many different. I don't think people realize how big it could really be. And no, our minds are not crazy. Because sometimes things point at that. You know what I'm saying? It's pointing to something different is going on with this case. This is, you know, not like Delphi and not like it isn't. It's different.
It's like I mentioned earlier, there's so many dynamics to this, and there's so many people that were involved. And I'll look at just all the bystanders standing around watching this whole thing happen at Linda Lane itself, let alone with what was going on with Kaylee and Maddie. That's a whole different situation.
Right. You know, I think I'm going to try to find something. I'm going to stop sharing this, and then I am going to try to find something. Is she? I don't know if she's still in here or not. But we'll find out because she just came out with a new video and it was pretty good. And I seen it. Oh yeah, see it. Okay, it's not. It's. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, I spelled it right. I think. Or was it 2 kilogram? Do you know who I'm talking about? She's been coming in the last couple of times.
That's the true killer.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 kilogram.
2 kilogram. Yes.
Yeah, and she's only got 29 subscribers, and where's that new one? I just watched it today. Was it a video or was it this says 3 days ago. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. This was put out 3 days ago. Now this, I better copy the link here. Copy link address, and I'll put that out here. I gotta wait for the chat to load. Okay, there we go. And paste. Boom. Okay, so I just posted the link to this channel. I'm pretty sure not. I don't know if anybody's out there that is sub to her because she's only got 29 subs. So, but take a look at this one's. She's definitely going in the right direction. That's all I can see. I think it's this one. Yeah. There we are. And this is 2 kilogram. Okay.
Getting through the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no, I do. And I wish that I could put it in time machine. 'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you. I can't forget you.
And look all in here.
You can see all the people.
Yep. Yep, you sure can.
Mm-hmm. And they're all wearing, I should say all, but a lot of them wearing masks.
Yep.
Oh, God.
No, see, that's, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure that's around 116. And
Yes.
and Ethan gets there at 119. So I
Yes.
do believe that this is Pete and Ethan because they
Yes.
love singing together. So
Yes.
just so people know what's going on here. All right. you can see lots of movement in there. I mean, you know what I mean? What about you people out there, my friends, my crime family? Are you seeing it?
I do. I see a lot of movement.
Right.
You know what? I can hear a lot more, and I don't know why I can hear
Right.
more. I don't
Right.
understand.
Yeah, I don't need it because that's coming through pretty good. And some are saying nope, you don't see it, little Joanne.
Don't dive says she does. Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah,
of people
Lulu
saying.
says. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, see, they're still seeing. See, it's hard. It's hard for people to see that stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It
I know
is.
it.
You know, but once you see it, then you see it, and
Then you
it's
see
hard to
it,
explain how to get there.
and this is a good picture. I'm going to zoom in there.
What's that?
Oh, I said this is actually a good picture. I'm actually going to later on zoom in on it, see if I can see more.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you can hear Pete telling Ethan, say it, whatever that was.
Right.
I don't know what he wanted to say.
Right. Yep. And yeah, there's a lot to this. And when I think what's coming up, it's going to be the clearest film you've ever seen on Linear
Wow.
Lane.
Okay.
It is so clear. I mean, I can't even believe it. Yeah, this was pretty well done. So you you guys sub her up, man. And she comes in here. She's one of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how clear that is. That's crazy clear.
Oh yeah, that's real
is.
clear. Look at that. Is there a time? Is that 3:48 I'm looking at the bottom?
Yep, 3:48 it looks like. Yep.
Okay. All right. Does she show the person walking by at 4?
I don't think I made it all the way through. I didn't make it to the end through the end of this.
Okay. I think it was 4:20 they walk by that person.
Oh no,
that
that's
female?
at 3:15.
3:15. Oh, okay. Yes, but it was the one coming back from 11:22. The female looking one. That's what I was wondering. But yeah.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might here. I can't remember the time of that. Oh, there's True Killer Crime.
Oh, okay. Now she says now zoom in.
What's that? Is that what she's saying? I
Yeah,
want to
that she
know
said
how
that.
you. Okay, now zoom. Okay, I'll try. Yep, I'll try. It's hard to get. You know what I mean?
Yes.
With a computer, it's
Yes.
not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that might do it. Okay. Okay, get out of the way, tube buddy. Oh my God. Tube buddies in the way now. There it goes. Well, every time I go down, every time I scroll down, there we go. There comes up tube buddy. He's not my buddy right now. Okay, now True Killer,
It's clear.
I know it's such clear video. Where do you want me to zoom in, on the top or the bottom? True Killer, do you want me to zoom in on the top or the bottom? It's okay, you will see them. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll let it play. I think the top is better.
Oh no. Whoa.
Yeah.
I can see. Look at. You can see
I
people
see
moving,
lights.
but you don't see people moving. This was scrubbed.
I see lights on that white pole, on yellow lights. I mean, red
Oh,
lights.
did you see that? Did you see that shadow?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see people
Hold on.
moving, but I don't see people. Oh, there I see it. Okay.
Watch a shadow right against this wall here too. There'll be this fucking shadow, and it's pretty pronounced.
Yes, I see it.
Here it comes. There it is. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just went by. Sneaking around the house. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're sneaking around
Yeah.
so they don't have to, they're not seen out here.
Right.
So they must be going this way and back up and around the house,
Right.
around the apartment building.
What time is this?
Wasn't it 3 something?
I think so. Is it the 3:28 at time? 3:30. That sounds about right.
3:51.
3:51.
Oh, wow.
Okay. There we go.
Yep.
A lot going on over that house. A lot of staging, in my opinion.
I know. Yep. There's a lot going on.
Uh-huh.
They can't. How did the fucking LE? You know what I mean? How did they come up with Brian Kohlberger when you're watching shit like this?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense for him.
I was looking at the white pole to see if I could see lights again. Flickering lights,
But it looks like I see people walking around, but I don't see the people. There's like shadows, they're like liquid looking.
Mm-hmm.
So, was this scrubbed? Do you know? Does anybody know?
I don't know for sure. When it comes along the lane.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I see a lot of movement like you do in the car. I see it in the parking lot. I've never seen that before. See, it looks like I see somebody standing next to the post. To the right.
I see what you're talking about. I've noticed that before I have any reflections.
It's the same thing as what they got in the car. This is weird. Okay. Oh. Do you see all that movement that I'm talking about? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I do. I'm not
Fascinating.
reading the room.
Right. Some people are saying yes, yes, yep. So other people are seeing this too. Okay.
Yeah.
It was altered, but what extent, I don't know. Okay, Thomas said that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not scrub, but manipulated. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't dive said that. Okay. Big time manipulated because you can see like shadowy figures. God.
Or where people, where all that movement is. Something's moving there.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't make out what it is, but I could see the movement.
Mm-hmm. And what does it look
something
like?
definitely is scrubbed too, because look at this. This has been, look at how I mean, everything is clear as hell until
It
you
is.
get right here, and it's just like photoshopped, like someone
Yes.
took it. I mean, I know how to do that with the Photoshop thing, but look how
Okay.
clear this is.
Yes,
That's
and
the
over
clearest
on
I've
the
ever
right
seen.
too. Yeah, and the Tommy there on the right too. Of that post.
You're right. Good video, Drew. Very good.
That was excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, very excellent. Very excellent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have you on panel sometime.
Yeah.
True Killer.
Yeah.
I'd like to have you on panel sometime. Get a hold of me. Email me at onceuponacrimetime@gmail.com. Onceuponacrimetime@gmail.com. Actually, I'll put it right in here. So, or one of my mods, can you put that in there for me?
AR's in there.
onceuponacrimetime@gmail.com.
Hello, AR.
Wow.
A.R. Hayes.
Yeah,
in the
he's
house?
in the chat.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's that's a pretty good channel right there. Let me.
It was.
Zoom.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you the channel here in a minute. Unzoom it here a little bit. Yeah, True Killer Crime. She's only got 29 subscribers, guys. 381 views 3 days ago. So definitely like her up and sub her up.
Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. Okay. All right. I think whoop, I'm back on. What time is it here? I think we're about done. We got a couple hours in, and we got to get to know your voices a little bit. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Maybe when, oh, there she is. There's Leah showing her face.
I figured
there,
I'd go ahead and
look.
say hello.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll ever be. I don't know. It's more a security thing.
I like your voice. I like your voice, Natural. Nice voice.
Thank you. Thanks. I'll show my face one day.
Yeah,
I have nothing to hide. It's just a bad experience I had. That's all. But
right.
But you're right.
But you're in control of it. You're in control of it. So
Yes.
you just click on it when you want it and click off of it when you want it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. One day I will.
And, I appreciate your stuff out there, True Killer Crime. What is she saying here? On more. She's working on more. Let me put that up there. Linda Lane, I'm putting it together. Better, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you all. I just want people to see this BAM going on. It's hard to emotionally. I know exactly where you're coming from, Killa, and yes, it is, and a lot of people don't realize that. How long ago was that? 8:47. Oh, gee, sorry about that, Nacho. I'm just getting to the private chat here now.
That's all right.
One thing you're going to learn with me is that I don't keep up with chat very good.
It's okay. It's all good.
You probably know that from
Yeah, it's
the
all right.
chat.
It's all good. We gotcha.
Right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our first mod night with Leah Storie and natural healing, and got to talk about some stuff. And yeah, I really want to hear from you, Kilogram, in my emails. Please email me. Yeah. So, do you girls have fun?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
this is great.
I
Thank you
did.
so much, Tammy. I really
Yeah.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you. The
I
thanks
hope
is
the
all
other
on you.
mods will come up and do this too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to get Ash up there and Rach and
Yeah.
Pebbelz.
You're Pebbelz.
Where she's hiding.
I know, right? I wonder if she had to work.
She's watching. You know she's
I
watching.
know it, right? She's scoping, watching. She'll give you feedback.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's about it. We covered a lot of stuff, I think, tonight for the first time, and seen some really good footage, actually, between
Right.
Rolo and
If I find that one of the cowboy hat, Tommy, I'll let you know, because I did see it. I don't know where it was at. Yeah, that kind of bummed me out, but it's all right. It's what it is.
Well, I got pictures, of him with the cowboy hat in the reflection.
I know you do.
It's not real good. You know what I mean? So
You can make it out though. Yeah.
Better. Yeah, you can kind of make it out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to do? Actually, we could let me pull up one more thing here. See if I can find it here. Where did I put it? Was it here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let me see which one this one is. It's a WordPad. I got it on WordPad. So, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna show you the kind of email that people get. Let me see. Which one is it? Here, I believe. So, this is from an email. Okay, I'll read it. Hello, I'm hysterical. I saw Xanax, called her Xanax. I saw Xanax being tortured and killed. It happened about 02:23 and stopped seeing her at about 02:50. I can't be certain, but it looked like James Fry in a black robe, but a guy in white was stabbing her, and she several times tried to block the knife with her hands. But then the guy was holding her up in front of the man in black. Black man was putting his hands on her neck. White guy kept stabbing her at times. Then she went away from the black guy, started shooting bean bags in her direction. Plus, he shot a few in Ethan's face, and it became bloody. Plus, white guy may have had brass knuckles and hitting Ethan on his legs. Plus, a lot of this is what I seen. Plus, white guy may have had brass knuckles and hitting Ethan on his legs. Plus, I think a bat. She came back. I noticed her hands were droopy, like her wrists were broken, or maybe they were her fingers hanging. I don't know. I may be caught a glimpse of Kaylee in front of black man. I'm not certain. It was close to 0400. I'm a nurse and used to stuff like this, but not killings and torture on film. Plus, I think they really put stuff over this tape. At times they block out faces with blocking filter. You have the eyes for this if you start looking at 20215 to the farthest left side. It looks gray. Where am I? I lost myself here. It looks gray, yeah. But keep going close out, and you can see it. The man in black seems very tall, but it might be the way the film is. Please look. I stopped after it became a little fuzzy. I hope these people are brought to justice. These are the kind of emails I get, people. And,
Wow.
This is the things that people see in reflection and stuff like that. So don't let people scare you away from reflections. Oh, that's not true. That's blah blah blah. But go for it and see that's what investigators do, right, girls?
Right. I have a question on that, because you had a theory. You thought Zaina passed away first, but remember at about 2:20 there you hear this. He's got a knife, and I thought that sounded like Zaina hollering that. So
Yeah,
what do you
I'm not
think?
sure. I keep going back and forth on that. Sometimes I think it makes more sense that Ethan was first.
Yes.
But sometimes I think Zana was for some reason, and I can't remember the reasons right now. But I do have a picture with the guy with the cowboy hat and a tank top, and Zana's laying down on the ground.
Okay.
But that, you know what? That was later.
Because it sounds like Zaina through the whole entire time when Ethan was there at 1:20 when they shut up singing and he started Pete started beating on him, and you could hear Zaina through that whole entire time, hollering or crying, or it's like the same tone. And when he at about 2:20, when you hear he's got a knife, that was so loud as could be, that still sounded like her, because who else would be yelling that, right? So I just wondered what you thought about that.
And I said that Ethan was taken out between 2:20 and 2:30.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that I'm sure of.
Yeah.
But just remember out there, folks, it's all speculation.
100%.
100% speculation and opinions. And that's what tonight's show is speculation and opinions. We look at stuff and come up with our speculations and opinions, which we are allowed to do in this United States of America.
It's our First Amendment, yes.
Yes.
All right, girls, I guess that's about it. And I thank you for coming on, and you're
Thanks
once
for
upon
having
a crime
us.
time. Well, you'll be back. So
okay.
Yeah. It's it'll be fun doing this on Sundays. And I can have up to 10 people. I just don't know if I can handle it computer wise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's best to go with like four people, something like that. Yeah, 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
And
so,
I read in chat that Randy said he'd get up here.
All right, Randy.
That'd be great. That'd be great, Randy. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. And True Killer Crime says it's hard. I cry when I pull something out, especially seeing it and feeling it can't be real. But there's so much evidence that is what Ann Taylor probably means when I don't understand everything she's saying there. But yeah, I have a feeling Ann Taylor's got everything she needs. From us, the creators, from the creators.
Yes.
Yeah. She might not be getting it from Bill Thompson, but she's getting it from the creators. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's time to say goodbye for the night. And next
Good
Sunday.
night, everyone.
Right. I got to find something to rock out on. Is what I got to do. I don't want to play the elevator music. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's not your style, Tommy. Come on now.
No,
It's got to be rock and roll.
no.
What else is there?
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. I love you,
Thank
my
you.
beautiful crime family. You guys are totally awesome. And my mods, you are my soul. Of course, you two girls know that.
Mhm.
And until next time, rock and roll.
Shall we bring some Janice in this place? All right.
Come on, desert oak, holding erection, violent diesel, steaming 45 degrees. The time has come to save yourself, pay the rent, pay our share. Time has come, a fact, a fact. It belongs to them. Let's give it back.
la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sing it loud, sing it song.